Hello, dear friend. There is an update for Oxy for DaVinci Resolve 20. Now, DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1 is available for downloading, dear friend. In today's tutorial we will download the new version of DaVinci Resolve 20. In today's download tutorial we will download DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1, and thereafter we will go through all the features, some important new and hidden features of DaVinci Resolve 20 series. Some features are so much hidden that you will use DaVinci Resolve for the whole year, but you can't know how to use these new features. These features are inside DaVinci Resolve in the internal settings of DaVinci Resolve. That's why we can't know. In today's tutorial we will see these hidden features, new features of DaVinci Resolve. All parts are very important, dear friend. In this video, don't miss any part of the video. If you go through the whole video without missing any part of the video, at the end of this update tutorial video, you will be able to understand DaVinci Resolve 20 very well. I guarantee this. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, dear friend. Your one subscription motivates me a lot to make more creative tutorial for you. Without wasting time, let's jump into our PC to download the new version of DaVinci Resolve and thereafter go through all the new features, etc, dear friend. Hello, dear friend. Now we are inside DaVinci Resolve here. For this update, come here. You can see here DaVinci Resolve. Check for update here. Just click here, check for update. Now this is our update DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1. Now if you want to download this later, you can skip. If you want to download just now, just click here to download. Dear friend, you must download, because after downloading, if there are some problems inside the software regarding bugs, etc, crash, all will be fixed in this update. I had lots of problems when I was rendering video. DaVinci Resolve couldn't recognize my NVIDIA GPU. Sometimes it crashed during rendering. I think after this update, all these problem will be solved. According to your system and specs of your system, the problems may differ, but for my system, this is the constant problem. NVIDIA GPU sometimes can't be recognized inside DaVinci Resolve, especially when rendering, exporting video. If you haven't know how to download step by step, go to our last update tutorial. There I have already explained in several videos how to download. Today I will just download very fast, and then we will go for new features inside DaVinci Resolve 20.1 update series, dear friend. Just click here, download now. After that we will very fast go to the new features here. According to me, the first major improvements in this update series is about keyframe editors. Now we have more refined keyframe editors. In the initial update of DaVinci Resolve 20, we had already complained that the keyframe editors is not so polished. We need some things. Blackmagic company has listened us and they have added more new features. Let's see how it works. Now we have photo here on our timeline. You can see here we have keyframe here. Just click here. This was added in the initial update of DaVinci Resolve 20 here. If you follow my class, you can understand. So you can see here all parameters are here, but we have keyframe parameters here. It was also added in the initial update. Just click here. Now we have more ease in, ease out features added to this update. You can see here, just click here. Now we have a keyframe curve parameters here. You can see I have added keyframe to our photo. Let's play once, and now you can see all the effects of Fusion page here. You will find here. But now these effects will work for every page, for audio, color page, here. So you can see we have animated this photo. We can just add. Now let's see how this update works. Here you can see diamond point. I want to change here. I want to make some easy. I want to add ease in, ease out, etc. Just click here. right click on this diamond point, and you can see here I have 4 types of handles here. You see, this is the point, one point here, left side one handle. It means you can add keyframe, you can change left side, here both side you can change. Here you can see, here you can change to only right side, and here you can delete. If you want to delete the keyframe effects, you can directly delete. I want to add this, for example, just click here. Now we have added. Now come here, just click on this, you see diamond point, just click alt. You see, click alt and this handle will appear here. You see, you have to click alt, and this point will appear here. You see, here we have appear here. So we just click alt, and now we can just make it more like resize. We can resize this point now. You see here, I want to add this frame here in this way. If I want to add here, we can change the position from here. So no, it's a very easy. After this update, we can change anywhere. I want to put here first. Okay, and now we play. But now these effects will work for every page, for audio, color page, here edit page, here you can see cut page. And so here this, you can see in this way it's working. If I want to add here, for example, I want to add on this point, some want to change, just right click here. Once you right click and you have handles here, I want to add 2 handles here, just click here. Now we have 2 handles here. You can see we can change the position here. This is the our y, xy. You can see here in zoom here, this position here. Okay, just click alt on your keyboard and you can see these handles here. You see here. Now we can change like this. Anytime we can change here. You see, in this way we can change. So in this way it's working, and if you want to delete, just click here, it will be deleted. So you can see very easily, you can directly delete from here. And there is also other here, you see point here, and now we have, this is the keyframe and this is the lens here. You see here this point here. This is the lens here. You see here, from here you can change the position if you want here. See here. You see, from here you can change position. For example, I want to add this position here. You see here, you can directly change here. This is the lens and it's a visible here. This is called, you see here, keyframe lens. Now you can see, we can play here. Fusion page here, you will find here. Here edit page here, you see I have changed here. You will try yourself, then it will be more clear. And now let's see, there is a shortcut for this. Just Control Alt K on your keyboard, and now just type here. You see here, now we have keyboard shortcut toggle, keyframe and curve. Now you can add directly here your own custom keyboard shortcut, and you can anytime move to curve and keyframe. These are the changes in our keyframe editor panel here. Let's go for our next feature here. Now there are some changes and new option for AI Smart Reframe. If you have a studio version, you can use this. You see here, AI Smart Reframe here. We have 2 auto and reference point here. You see, you can add reference point. Mode, we have 2 modes now. You see here, pan and tilt modes. These 2 modes have been added here, pan and tilt. You can choose tilt or pan, and if you want to put your video on the center in the frame, then it will be very useful. And you can add reference point here. You see, just click here if you want to add reference point anywhere. And here I want to use pan only and reframe. Start reframing. It will analyze and put your video in the frame. So dear friend, now you can use this pan and tilt. There are 2 modes. So according to your needs, you can try this new features here. Our next new feature is ruler and guide. These features was missing in DaVinci Resolve. Now we have rulers and guide. It's a very convenient when you want to snip your photo, video, text, etc. Let's see how it works. Now we come here. You see here corner. In this corner, just click here. And now you can see we have ruler and guide. This is the new feature now. Just click here ruler and guide here, and now you see we have rulers and guide, and you can customize your rulers and guide from here. You see here you can add position here. Hello dear friend, if this DaVinci Resolve update tutorial is helpful to you, adds value to your life, don't forget to subscribe the channel. Nowadays I am working hard dear friend. We have to achieve 1000 subscribers this year. Without your help, your moral assistance, it can't be possible. I am very much styled. Just favor me, consider me, dear friend. Even you can share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. This tutorial will be very useful to your friends. Without wasting time, let's jump into our next feature of DaVinci Resolve update here. For example, I want to snap my photo here, my text here. You see in this side, we just use this new feature now. For example, here, okay, and now I want to take a photo here. Just here we have photo from Affinity Photo here, okay, and now I want to use transform. You see here, just click here. You see there are several effects here. Crop, I want to use transform only, okay. Just click transform, and now I want to first resize here, okay. Now we want to put here anywhere. You see it's a snapping now. You see here, you know it has snapped because I want to put my photo here. You see here, here. If you want to, you can off from here. You see we have snapping, you can off, no problem. It's a 4-hour timeline. It's very easy. And no, it's a spacer, ruler and guides. It's a very useful. No, I want to put here. You see it's a snapping this side, and we can add several rulers here, points here. You see here we have the hair rulers here, you see, and we can guide from here. I want to add here guide, and now we come here to add. You see here I want to add my photo here. In this way these rulers and guide work, dear friend. So try this new feature now. Let's go for our next feature in DaVinci Resolve new update. The next feature is about magic masks. You know we have magic masks available in color page here. Already we have a magic mask here. You can find magic mask here in color page. You see here just now we have this magic marks in Fusion page. Now you can use this in Fusion page here. Just click here. Now I want to use magic mask, shift plus space bar and type here magic mask. So we have magic masks 2 here, AI features in Fusion page. Just click add, and now we have the here magic mask. You can use now this in Fusion page. It's very convenient. We have magic masks 2 in color page and in Fusion page. Now you can start if you know how to use, and you can use here directly. Now let's go for our next feature here. Our next feature is about update image instantly. Before this update, if you had any photo image in Affinity Photo or Adobe Photoshop, you made any changes to photo, you had to every time change and then import to DaVinci Resolve. Even the relink didn't work. But now you can directly, for example, I have this photo here. I want to make change here in Affinity Photo. For example, here I will make any change here. I put any line, add text here. When you save this in Affinity Photo, directly this change will appear here inside DaVinci Resolve here. I have not tried this feature too much, but dear friend, explore this feature and write me in the comment box how is your experience about these new features in DaVinci Resolve here. Our next feature is about the keyboard shortcuts for search effects. Now let's see how it works. Before this update, we had only in Fusion page this feature. For example, shift plus space bar, just click and you can add anything. For example, I want to add this mirror. Add. Now you can add here mirror. You see here mirror effect. Now we have such features in every page, in color page, in Fairlights page, in edit page, cut page. Now we can use. Let's see how it works. Come here, you see here in corner. In corner, just click here. You see keyboard shortcut, Control Alt K. Just click here and you have to just click to your default DaVinci Resolve keyboard shortcut. Then it will work. If you click here your custom keyboard shortcut, then it will not work. I have already clicked here. Just click here now and close now. And now anywhere if you want to anything, it will work very perfectly. For example, shift plus space bar, and now I just click here transition. I want to add transitions. You see all the effect, all transitions are available here. I want to add these transitions. So you can see very easily I have added transition here. See all the effects of Fusion. You see page. If you want to add text here, very easily it will appear here. Just write here shift plus space bar and type here text. You see we have basic text here and it has appeared here. You see here. And now I can type anything so easily and we can change color. It is here. You see here. So it's a very cool feature and very helpful when you have long project. If you want to add anything, so it will works very perfectly. I use these features. I am so happy. It saves me a lots of time. Anything, for example, I want a hair, any effect here. Even we can add effect shift plus and you can type here any effect. For example, you see I want to add this here invert color, and you see it has appeared, it has inverted my color. So it's a very useful, dear friend. You must try this feature. Now let's see the next new feature is also keyboard shortcut for mouse pointer. Now you see we don't need to drag our timeline playhead anywhere. I want to put my playhead here at this point, and just click C on your keyboard. No, it's C. You see here C. Just click C and it will appear. I don't need to drag my playhead. It's very painful. I want to just put, I want my playhead here on this photo. I will just click and just press C on your keyboard. You see we have reached here. So anytime Control Alt K, press and come here. Just click application here, and here just type mouse pointer here. You see playback. Now you can change your keyboard shortcut from here. I don't want, I need only this default. So you can change anytime. And it's in the same way, search effect. Type here search effect. You see now we have search effect here, shift plus space bar, but you can directly add other your own custom keyboard shortcut. I use this default only. So these two features are game changing features in DaVinci Resolve new update here. Our next cool new feature is about the enhancement and new features added to multi-text. You know, multi-text has already been added to DaVinci Resolve, but there are some new features added to this multi-text. We just click here. You see here we have multi-text in title. Just drag multi-text here to our timeline here. Okay, and now you can see we have multi-text. We can add multi-text. We have already tutorial. Go to our playlist, you can see and learn all the details about multi-text. But now we just see here how to customize a special letters. You can decrease, increase the font size here. For let's see how it works. So we have here text here. I just type here the name of our channel, Resolve for you. Let's see how it works. Now first, before this, you see here we have all properties here. You have to switch on fusion overlay here. Just click. Now we have fusion overlay and we can select anything here. Just click here. I want to select this only for this for you. Resolve for you is our YouTube channel, and for you I want to change this for you. We have selected here. You can see here. Here is this line, green line here. We have selected here, and now come here to color. I want to add some red color here. Okay, you see we have red color, and we want to increase font size here. You see here. Just you can see it's our color is bigger here, and now we can add here font. We want to use this font here. You see old English text empty. So you can see in the unique way we have customized only some portion of our letter. In the same way, if you want to customize here this part here, just click here RE, and we want to change this color here. You see something like this. We can check this color. Okay, so you can see we have unique color, and we want to add font size something. You see here extra bold italic here, and you can take this any font you can choose from here. So dear friend, try this new features. It's actually very good feature for multi-text, and there is also new feature in multi-text. Now in multi-text you can export CSV. You see here CSV file. If you have CSV file for your text, just click here on your computer and directly you can open, and you can use here for multi-text here. So these are the new features. You can customize any letter inside a multi-text here, and you can add several, and you can add, you see here, you can add more text here. This is from our last update, DaVinci. Okay, here you can add round text. I just type here, type tutorial for you. Okay, and we can change color here, and you can anytime customize. Just take fusion here overlay. You see we have selected here, and we want to add some this color. Okay, these are our most important features in DaVinci Resolve new update. I will add more new features in coming days. We have some important update about color page, dear friends, Fairlight page on YouTube. In details, there are very few tutorials available in details about these updates. I have listened the videos of lots of creators, but they just explain in very short, no detail about all this update, dear friend. But this update is a very very important for us, dear. Now let's see the release note of DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1. Here we are on the Blackmagic forum here. Now let's read here. Release note of DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1 here. We are pleased to announce the release of DaVinci Resolve 20 Studio here, and this release is available at no charge for existing customer for our support website. So dear friend, anytime you can download here. I will give the link. From that link you can directly go to the website and download. Now let's see what's new in this update. For DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1, we have taken efforts to keep the project library compatible with DaVinci Resolve 19.1.3 here, and you can read all this. And now let's see what's new in DaVinci Resolve 20.1.1 here. The following features have been added or updated. Addressed cloud project load time with strict timeline enabled. Addressed attribute dialog to retain user selection till next copy. Address issues with the loading and importing PSD in a comp. Address issue with enabling aux channels in Swissler. Addressed Fusion Magic Mask offset when switching modes. Addressed issue with lens space transforms on Fusion compositions. Addressed media out in color and mix mode not reflecting Magic Mask. Addressed hang with media out in mix mode in some scenarios. Addressed crashed with depth map on some Intel Macs. Addressed crash loading incorrectly formed MTS clips. Addressed incorrect FPS interpretation in some MKV clips. Addressed Dolby Vision ISXD metadata formatting issues. Addressed 3D qualifier and 3D keyer in DaVinci Resolve renderer. Addressed restoring dual screen when switching between pages. Improved bit rate and quality layout for Windows native codes. General performance and stability improvements. These are our main new changes here. These are moreover concentrated on bugs fixing and addressing the issues etc, dear friend. So we have gone through the most of new features in DaVinci Resolve 20.1 series update and use these features in your daily works. These features are very important. Some of features are so important we can always use these features in our timeline. It will be very smooth when editing video in DaVinci Resolve. Dear friend, write me in the comment box which features you always use while editing in DaVinci Resolve after this DaVinci Resolve 20.1 series update, and try all these. Don't forget to share this channel to those friends who are actually in the need of such type of tutorial. We meet in the next class with some new tutorials about DaVinci Resolve. Don't forget to subscribe the channel. Take care. Bye.